Guys, welcome back to another video. Wonderful weather, wonderful setting we have for today's very brief talk. Merry Christmas to you all. I'd like to begin with the season. 'Tis the season to be jolly. 'Tis the giving season. Give love, give appreciation, give gifts, give attention to those that you care about, and things that you care about. Give all the aforementioned things, but do not give up your seeds. Well, not to the wrong person, that is. And I was cogitating this the other day while I was just by the ocean and thinking about retaining, but when it comes to releasing and how should we go about it, a lot of us enter periods where we go a year, 2 years without copulating with anybody. And it's interesting to look at the time we live in. We live in a very hypersexualized age, and of course we enter on this journey and we look at the initial benefits that we've discussed in prior talks with regards to magnetism and female attraction, and we begin to evolve and develop. We begin to use and transmute this energy for more meaningful practices in our life, maybe to bring more finances into our space or to climb up certain ladders in the corporate world. Well, that would allow you to bring in more finances. But when it does come to the act of copulating, I would say we have to be very frugal. And I would say you can spend anything else, but be very frugal with regards to how you dispense your seed and your semen. It was interesting because the other day I was on YouTube and I just saw a short clip of a stream or a Twitch stream or one of these very popular guys, and he was called by a porn star and she seemed frantic. Oh, I can't control myself, I'm just going through my phone list to see who I can copulate with. And he was very nonchalant with regards to the whole thing. Oh, okay, yeah, cool. And I think a lot of men would have crumbled under the pressure, like, oh my gosh, do you want to do it? I'll drop everything I'm doing right now and go to... And so this is the state that we're living in, where you have such abhorrent behavior somewhat given a pass in our society. So we have to be very frugal as to who we're giving this energy to. And I would advise you, when you do look at a relationship and engage in coitus, screen the person. Okay, and slowly start to bring in this idea of periods of abstinence, periods of celibacy. And if they can't understand that, I would say that's not the person for you. That's not the person for you. Because these things that we are, our physical body, beauty, right, of the flesh, that's all fleeting. Especially for, let's say, the opposite sex, that goes quicker for them than it does for us. And what will keep you in unison when beauty does disappear? The beauty of the soul, the beauty of the character of the individual. Hence why this is such an important practice, because you begin to notice these things and you're not deceived by an attractive face, a symmetrical figure. And if the personality, what I've experienced is if the personality doesn't match up to the beauty, that can take maybe a 9 out of 10 down to a 4 out of 10. And I say this to say, you need to look for a partner that can understand that this journey, of course, should go beyond just the physical acts. And if they can't understand it, if they have a need to want to do it out of just, say, let's say a carnal need, maybe not out of a need from a tantric or Taoist perspective of wanting to exchange energy, then I think you should really take careful consideration with regards to that relationship. But I'd say screen the individual first, make sure that this is a person that has inner beauty, okay? And I'd say a good partner, a good woman, is going to help a man build. Often we see nowadays that women talk about bringing certain things to the table and we need to be as complete as possible. While I agree with that, I think you should be a complete package as a man. You also want a woman that's not just looking for a transactional thing. You always have to provide something. You're always giving. You are always giving, and there's nothing in return. And I'd say a lot of the modern archetype nowadays of certain classes and individuals of women, they have this transactional approach where all I need to do is just give my body, nothing else, and you know, the opposite sex just need to provide me with the structure, the finances. And in today's day and age, that is a monumental task, to be a superior man, you know, coming with you know, a socioeconomic bracket higher than that of the average man. So you're giving and just receiving sex. And for me, that's okay, cool, maybe if I was a teenager, but us retainers, we are somewhat evolving just from running around via what the lower head is telling us to do. And so if she's only bringing that to the table, if that's the only thing that can sustain your relationship, if she has a constant need to want to engage in physical acts such as that, and there's nothing else that can stimulate the relationship, I would say go back and reevaluate the situation. But even before you enter into a situation, screen the lady to see, are these the things that she's offering? And look at the inner beauty, the beauty of the soul, because the soul never dies, okay? These things transcend physical reality. I wanted to leave that with you guys today. And Merry Christmas. I hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a comment, a like, and please do subscribe. Until next time, take care.